In this video, I'm going to be trading OTC currency pairs utilizing the Vortex Indicator. Gus Schmidt, and I'm back with a new trading video. So today I'm on the pocket option platform, and I'm going to be trading OTCs, currency OTCs here. So if we click on our assets icon to the left, pocket option has various assets available to trade. They have currencies, cryptocurrencies, commodities, stocks, and indices. I'm going to be focusing on OTC currency pairs. So when you click on the currencies icon, the pairs show up in this drop down menu here. I've already checked off the various OTC assets here. When you check them off, the assets appear at the top of the chart here. So you can quickly go through each of the assets and analyze them quickly and efficiently. So I'm going to be utilizing one indicator here, and that is the Vortex indicator. So if we click on our indicator icon, the Vortex indicator can be found here. You click on that, and the indicator appears at the bottom of the chart. Now for my settings on the Vortex indicator, I have the period set to 3. The default setting, I believe, is 14, but I've set it to 3 in order to make the indicator more sensitive to price reversals and momentum reversals. In the style settings, I've increased the line width of the VI plus line to 3 pixels green color, and for the VI minus line to red 3 pixels in line width. We can save that. For the candlestick charts, I have my candle set to 15 seconds, regular Japanese candles, S15 here. And for my trade timer, I have on the right here, the trade time is set to M1 or 1 minute. So I'll be taking fast 60-second trades while looking at these 15-second Japanese candles. Now, another thing I wanted to mention here for the time frame on the charts here, I have it set to M34 here. So you want to set it to about M30 or M34, and make sure if the setting is not at M30 or M34, to make sure. All right, so when you save the setting here, make sure the candlesticks are continue to stay at S15, because sometimes when you change the chart time frame, the candlestick time frame changes. So just make sure you got M34 or M30 and S15 on the candles. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video and look for some trade setups. Okay, so I'm on the USD RUB, or the Russian ruble currency pair here. And this is the kind of chart that I'm looking for here. There's price action, but there's generally no trend. But there's a lot of price action. You see here, the price bouncing up and down here. So this is the kind of chart you want to look for when utilizing this strategy. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wait for the cross of the vortex lines, the green vortex line to cross with the red vortex line here in an upward direction. And I'm going to go ahead and take a buy trade here. So this indicator checks for price reversals as well as the momentum of the price reverse. Okay, so you see the vortex lines just crossed here. So I went ahead and took a buy trade. The plus VI line crossed the red VI line here in an upward direction. So this suggests there's going to be a bullish reversal here uh, over the next 60 seconds. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration. Okay, so that trade was in the money. Our prediction was correct. There was indeed a bullish reversal here. Okay, so um, let me pause the video and look for another trade setup. Okay, so I'm on the LBP USD currency pair, and similarly to the previous chart here, we're looking for some good price action, but we're not looking for any general trend in the currency pair. So as you can see here, there's prices coming upon a level of support here. So I'm going to wait for the cross of the green vortex line and the red vortex line, because this is telling me when the lines cross, this suggests there's going to be a bullish reversal here at this level, somewhere around this level. So let's keep an eye on this currency pair and wait for the cross. These are 15-second candles. So, okay, so we have a cross there. All right, so I went ahead and took the buy trade here. If you notice the cross of the plus VI line and the minus VI line, the plus VI line crosses in an upward direction here, suggesting, like I said, a bullish reversal occurring here at this level. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration. Nicely pushing here. Just as I predicted, the bullish reversal occurred, and that trade was in the money. Okay, so let's pause the video and look for our next setup. Okay, so I'm still on the LBP USD currency pair. I like the price action that's currently occurring, and there goes the cross. So I just took a put trade or a sell trade here at this level. If you notice here, there's a cross of the minus VI line, the red minus VI line, and the plus green VI line here. The red VI line crossing in an upward direction, which tells me there's a bearish reversal that's going to occur here. And so far, our prediction is correct here. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration at the end of the 60 seconds. Wow, that was close. Okay, so we lost that trade. It still was a good setup here. All right, so let's pause the video and look for our next trade set. Okay, so I'm on NGN USD OTC, and I'm anticipating a bullish reversal here. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and take the buy trade here at this level. The cross of the green vortex line and the red, the plus VI line and the red VI line crossing in an upward direction here. The reason why I took the trade, there was a level of support here. If you look at the previous setup, previous candles here, uh, so I was anticipating a bullish reversal here. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration. Okay, so that trade was in the money. So let's pause the video and look for our next setup. Okay, so I'm on the USD COP, waiting for the cross. There we go. All right, so I waited for that sharp cross here. It had kind of crossed, but waited for the bump in the cross here uh, in this particular currency pair. The general trend here, if you notice, it's kind of in a bullish momentum here. So I took the trade because I predicted there would be a continued bullish push to the upside with the reversal level here. So let's watch this trade and wait for the expiration. Okay, so that trade was in the money. All right, let's move on to the next setup. Okay, so I just took a buy trade on the New Zealand dollar Japanese yen OTC pair here. Saw the cross of the vortex lines, the green vortex line crossing over the red vortex line in an upward direction. In addition to that, uh, good price action on the 15-second candles here, no discernible trend. Uh, so predicted the bullish reversal here at this level, and this is exactly what's happened here. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration at the end of the 60 seconds. Okay, so that trade was in the money. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Give subscribe to my channel if you're interested in learning more about my trading strategies. I have a link to the trading platform in the video comments or in the video description or the channel bio. I also wanted to explain good money management as I was only risking less than 1% of my balance. With this form of trading, in order to grow your account, uh, you need to have at least a 66% win rate because the average rate of return on these options here, you see some of them are 88, some are 90%. So on average, some are less rates. I tried to pick the highest rates of return, but in general, if you assume an 80% rate of return on a particular asset, you need to have a win rate of at least 66 to 70% in order to grow your account. Okay, you don't want to risk large amounts of your capital because when you lose trades, you lose the whole amount. But when you win, you win a certain percentage, whatever that rate is on that particular asset. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Gus Schmidt.